Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Medical Globe e-learning. This is Hafsa Mubin from Federal Medical and Dental College, and we are doing Unit 7 Respiration Chapter 40. This is Principles of Gaseous Exchange and Diffusion of Oxygen and Carbon Dioxide through the Respiratory Membrane. Table of Specification. This unit there is only one SCQ in the paper and 8 MCQs. So first of all, this topic is not very important. You can easily neglect this. Then is the blue box, physics of gas diffusion and gas partial pressure. This topic is not important for your paper, but this is important for making concepts for the upcoming topics. So you have to give it a read. All this blue box is important for your own study. Then is the pressures of the gases dissolved in the water and tissues. All of this concept is important for your concepts, so do give it a read. Then is this partial pressure of oxygen and all of this table. This is not very important. You can skip this part. Then diffusion of the gases between the gas phase and the alveoli. This is again for your concepts, no need of memorizing. Then is the vapor pressure of water. You can neglect this topic. Next is pressure difference causes net diffusion of gases through the fluids. So this is a basic concept. You already know this, but just give it a read. Okay. Quantifying the net rate of the diffusion in fluid. This is not important. You can neglect this all. This composition of alveolar air and atmospheric air are different. Read this topic, all this text, and this table is very important. All the values are important for your comparison between them and for your MCQs. So instead of memorizing in over a text, you can memorize it from the table. Next is this figure. This also helps to understand all of the previous concept. This rate of removal of fixed gas from alveoli and slow replacement of alveolar air, this all is very important for your concepts. Oxygen concentration and partial pressure in alveoli, this is important for your concepts. Most of this chapter is for your concepts, so give it a once reading. Then alveolar ventilation, normal alveolar pressure, this is all for your MCQs and for your concepts. Again, this carbon dioxide pressure, concentration and partial pressure in alveoli is again for your concepts. Next very important topic of this chapter is the diffusion of the gases through the respiratory membrane. इसमें respiratory unit की definition SCQ बन सकता है. उसके बाद इसमें further SCQ बन सकता है respiratory membrane. ये बहुत important topic है. Past UQ भी है, इसको must करना है. इसमें ये दोनों diagrams हैं. This cross sectional view, this diagram. This is very important diagram. These both diagrams could be related with this respiratory membrane. Details of the different layers of respiratory membrane, and you have to write this in the paper. Then is the explanation, and you just need to read it for once. Now the next topic of this chapter is the factors that affect the rate of the gas diffusion through the respiratory membrane. This topic is very important. This is potential SCQ and this is past UQ, so this is a must topic, and all the factors are highlighted. Thickness of the respiratory membrane, surface area of the respiratory membrane, they all are very important. This is a past UQ. And the diffusion coefficient and the pressure. These for paper you have to memorize all the highlighted text. Next is the diffusion capacity of respiratory membrane. This definition could be your MCQ, this could be your Viva question, or then diffusion capacity for oxygen is also MCQ. Increase oxygen diffusion capacity during exercise. How this happens, this could also be a SCQ. Next is the diffusion capacity of carbon dioxide. This is also for MCQ. This is also important for MCQs, and this underlined thing is for your understanding. This is a comparison. This is just for your understanding. This topic is not important. You don't have to read this. This alveolar effect of ventilation perfusion ratio. This all topic is for your concepts. You have to read this. This all topic is for your concepts. There is no important MCQ or SCQ. Completely read this for your thorough understanding. That's all about chapter 40. For more details and for more MCQs, do consult Medical Globe Crack MCQ series and stay tuned for the next videos.
Medical Globe introduces its series of successful publications, MBBS Cracks, the benchmark of all, containing all the chapter-wise questions of prime importance, all annual and subtly solved university questions to ace your vivas, chapter polls, and of course, we have incorporated all the labeled and histologic and anatomic models in high resolution for your distinction level OSPRE preparations. Medical Globe has also launched a gem in the medical world to master every concept for your multiple choice questions, the MCQ cracks encompassing UHS, NAMS, and many others, revealing the UHS MCQ rank, your practice MCQs, and topic-wise MCQs. Get your MCQ and MBBS cracks at your doorstep by placing your order at 0335 66 33007.